4 downs. Here we go. Post week 4.
4 downs with Rich.
Here we go. Okay. First down. Le'Veon Bell has spoken. If you remember last week in 4 downs, I said Le'Veon's got to speak. Because if Le'Veon doesn't speak, why would teams want to trade for him if they think he's not A, into football, or B, he's saving himself for a long-time relationship that they may not be able to give him? Le'Veon Bell spoke to ESPN last night saying that he's definitely coming back. It wasn't he who told Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. It was a source, according to Jeremy Fowler, said that he's going to come back in the bye week, week 7, before week 8 against the Cleveland Browns. Bell said he doesn't think he's going to be traded and is also holding out hope that he can sign a long-term deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Stranger things have happened. However, interesting timing coming back in week number 7 bye week prior to week 8, because if he is in fact saving himself, he did talk about how he could tear a ligament, you could blow out a knee, you could do anything, and he doesn't want to put 400 carries in 16 weeks on him. So he could continue to hold out till week 11. That's how long he can go and still be able to accrue his years. So if he's concerned about getting hurt, then why play weeks 8 through 11? Well, guess what is right after that week 7 bye week and that week 8 game against the Cleveland Browns at home, by the way? The trade deadline.
All right.
So he comes back and he balls out against the Cleveland Browns. Guess what might happen? The exit visa that I'm sure he's looking for, because he shows he's ready to play. He shows that he's committed. He's talking about long-term deal with the Steelers. He's talking about, look, I've already made my point. I don't think he just plucked that out of the thin air. But we shall see. Second down.
Second down.
All right, Tennessee Titans are for real, people. I'm buying them. I'm buying the Tennessee Titans right now. They start out quick, which means that their first 15 scripted is high quality, and then defensively they are well coached. They've outscored opponents 23-0 in the first quarter this season. No quarterback since the start of the 2017 season has led more game-winning drives than Marcus Mariota. Let's not forget. I understand Chiefs fans are still complaining about a bad call that went against them. Let's not forget this guy won a playoff game in Arrowhead last year. He played better than the refs reffed. The Titans have been one of the more aggressive teams on 4th down. That's not a shocker. Vrabel comes from a system where you go for the fences, if you will, figuratively, when you have the chance. And they're one of the best defenses in the league, 6th best in the NFL in points per game allowed. Only one of 2 teams not allowed a rushing touchdown yet this year. Chicago Bears being the other. They are 3-1. I like them. And interestingly enough, thanks to the schedule makers and everything else, they've got the Patriots coming into their house. They have the ability to do what the Dolphins could not do this week, which is beat the Patriots and warn everybody that they're for real. And I'm already buying them through 4 weeks. Third down.
Third down.
Adam Vinatieri is not just a GOAT, he's a unicorn. He is a unicorn. Congratulations to him. Kickers are first ballot Hall of Famers, too. He set the record for most field goals made in the National Football League, taking down Morton Anderson, Pro Football Hall of Famer's record, and then he added another. Just to show you how nobody's ever going to touch him, the closest person to him, current active player, is Phil Dawson, who's over 130 field goals behind Adam Vinatieri, and Phil Dawson can also be carbon dated. He's so old himself. He would have to play till he's a maester on Game of Thrones to catch Adam Vinatieri. So forget about being a GOAT. He's a unicorn. We'll never see anybody like him again, and a perfect timing for him. He goes to New England this week to remind everybody. And it's amazing that he's been a Colt longer than a Patriot.
I know. Unbelievable.
4th down, please.
4th down.
All right, Rich. It's 4th down. You know what that means. It's hot plank take time.
Hot take plank.
Hot take plank time.
All right, thank you. Thanks for your tap dance.
You got it.
Left mic. All right, I'm clutching the Rich Eisen Show hot take plank before Charles Davis joins us.
Do it.
Okay. All right. The 2007 Patriots. The Rams remind me of the 2007 Patriots. Now, I'm not saying they go undefeated, because the schedule makers have seen fit, the football gods have seen fit to make the Rams earn it. On the Rams schedule are the following teams: Kansas City, New Orleans, they've already beaten Minnesota, Green Bay, and Philadelphia are all on the schedule. But you know who else is also on the schedule? The rest of the NFC West. They're going to go up to Seattle this week, Seattle having lost Earl Thomas. I fear for Seattle and the 12s. coming up this weekend. I think the Los Angeles Rams are going to threaten the New England Patriots 2007 record for largest divisional win of the Super Bowl era. They were 16-0 and took down that division by 9 games over the 7-9 Bills. Oof. I think these Rams win the NFC West by 9 games, and based on the way that the rest of that division looks like it is playing, I think they might even break that record. That's a red hot take that I'm not saying take to the bank, but they might tie it, if not win that division.
Okay, so that would mean, let's just say
15-1, then the other teams go 5-11.
5-11, 6-10.
Correct.
Wow.
That's your 4 downs.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.